divas, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something that's a little different for me and my channel, and that's a review of the movie called The Exorcist Believer. Now, if you notice, you have been seeing a lot more of me than normal, and the reason for that is because it is Vlogtober and I have been trying to challenge myself to do a video a day in the month of October. So I went to the movies on Friday and I saw The Exorcist Believer, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on it. Now, I wanna preface this review by saying that this, number one, is my first review that I've done on video. Second, my favorite film genre is horror. And I went into this movie with no preconceived notions whatsoever and no expectations for that matter. In fact, when it comes to horror, I have very low expectations. That way, if it's not good, it probably might meet those expectations. So keep those things in mind when you hear my review. So first, let's start off with the plot. This movie is about two young girls, they're best friends, and they go off into the woods. It looks like they do some type of a little seance. They try to connect with the dead. One of the girls has a mother that she lost, so it looks as though she's trying to connect with the mother in the woods. Later on, we find that they come out of the woods and they're acting really peculiar, and it turns out that they have been demon possessed. Parents try to seek help for the daughters, and they enlisted the help of a number of people in the community to help exorcise the demon. Since I don't want to spoil anything, that's as far as I'm going to go with the plot. Let me just get into what I thought overall of the movie. I thought the movie was very well done. I enjoyed it and I was pleasantly surprised. First, let's talk about the setting. One of the reasons I was surprised is because it was extremely realistic. First off, it starts off in Haiti. In fact, it takes place when Haiti is hit with an earthquake, and we see the mother is pregnant with the little girl at the time when the earthquake hits. She's badly injured, and the father has to make a decision as to whether he's going to let the daughter live or whether he's going to have the mother live. Any horror movie that starts off in Haiti or takes place in Haiti is more than likely going to be something that's really good, because we know in Haiti the whole spiritual practice of voodoo, that alone, if you're putting that in a movie, it is going to be believable and it's going to be good. So I was sold from the gate. Now, we move from Haiti to some little town in Georgia. I don't remember the exact name of the little town in Georgia, but any little town in Georgia, as far as I'm concerned, is scary to me. So the producers of this film get a big thumbs up from me for the setting, because it is completely realistic. Now, as I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, imagine if somebody in your family left, you didn't know where they were, and all of a sudden they come back and they're acting sort of strange. What would you feel? What would you think? That's scary. Sometimes people in your family, you do look at them and think, gee, something seems a little off with them. So in that regard, I was able to connect, okay? Even worse is if somebody comes back to your family and they are demon possessed. That is even scarier. So the whole concept in itself was something that was believable. They had a number of jump scares. There were moments in there where I would just jump and I'd be nervous and I'm wondering what's gonna happen next. I was on the edge of my seat. And the special effect, many of the special effects were either scary, some were funny. I especially like the one where the girl is walking down the aisle and she's repeating this phrase over and over again. Just the way she acted in the church was kind of comical, actually. But even though it was comical, it was still scary and it was still fun. Now, I watched a few reviews before I did my review just to kind of get a feel, and I'm not going that deep into this movie. I'm not big into reviews like that I even care to go that deep. I'd like to say I watched The Exorcist before, but truthfully, I can't remember it. I believe I remember someone spinning their head around, but that's it. Even though I'm a horror buff, I don't get that hung up on the franchise and the directors and all of the people who are involved and how much money they're spending in it. The bottom line for me is I went to the movie. Did you scare me? Did you make me laugh? Did you make me sit at the edge of my seat? Did I enjoy the movie overall? And for the most part, I did. I enjoyed the movie overall. I don't care how much money you put into it. It looked like you did put a lot into it. Now, I did hear that there was a woman who came back from several of the other past Exorcist movies. Didn't matter to me. I didn't know who she was. Okay, they mentioned some woman named Reagan. Didn't matter to me. I didn't know who she was. So if you are not somebody who's familiar with the Exorcist movies and you're not following it, as a lot of times I'm not, it's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to make or break the movie in any way for you. Maybe the people who are into that, then yes, but definitely for me, didn't care. I thought all of the actors did their job. They did a fantastic job as far as I'm concerned, especially when it comes to horror, because when you really get into horror movies, there are some real B-rated movies. In fact, I'd like to send them down to a Z. I made a serious attempt to try and make this a serious review by looking at what the themes were in this story. And then I put the computer down because I'm not here for that. I'm here to watch a scary movie. I'm here to be scared. I'm here to be entertained. I'm here to jump up out of my seat. I'm here to count how many people die in the movie. Now, if I get that deep into it, then definitely your movie is beyond a 10. But if I don't, then oh well. It doesn't matter, because I wasn't there as a scholar. I was there to be entertained. I was there to leave my brain somewhere else and just relax. And that's exactly what I did. And this movie exceeded my expectations. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'd give it about maybe a 7. Well, you might ask, well, why, Simply Carey? Why didn't you give it a 10? Well, real simple. If I didn't go, oh my God, that movie, I can't believe it. That movie was, that movie was awesome. If I can't do that, then it's not a 10, okay? But I just gave you all the reasons why it's a 7. So I hope you found this movie review helpful. If you have not seen this movie yet, I do recommend you go see it. I definitely give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section what you thought. All right, enjoy the movies, guys. Bye.